everybody. I'm Adam Countryman, and you are listening to the Countryman Sessions, a podcast for artists inside and outside of ministry. You're listening today to episode 30, The Rough Draft. Sing the song!
Choo, choo, choose, countryman. Choo, choo,
that was a long one.
For your country man and woman.
Almost ran out of breath.
Just ask him, as long as you don't sass him.
Oh.
Choo, 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 countryman.
You don't hear enough mouth trumpet.
I do.
Well, I feel like it's something we could incorporate more. Sound like Miles Davis.
All right, everybody, we're back. Welcome back to the Countryman Sessions. Today we have a special episode for all y'all. This is the draft, okay? And I'm going to explain it. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how sports sound, but that's what I'm assuming.
I'm going to explain it. I know that all of you listeners know how a draft works, but Adam doesn't. Sport.
I definitely don't.
So I'm going to explain it for all y'all. So in professional sports...
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
You pick the people for your team from a pool of players.
And they have to go?
Available. Well, it's like a job offer.
Okay.
Essentially. But they kind of do. Now, we thought it would be fun if we did a draft for each of our dream bands. So you have different positions in the band. You have, your drummer, your bass player, your electric guitarist, singers, all kinds of different stuff like that. So I thought it'd be great if we did a draft, sort of pro sports style.
Do they have to come?
Yes,
if we say their name?
Yes, they do. So
Okay.
there's a couple rules
All
for
right.
this draft before we get started.
I'm taking notes.
Good. So we're going to take turns. Once a musician is selected, the other person cannot draft them.
Oh, you can't pick them. So if you pick, who's a terrible musician? Let's just say you pick not a terrible musician, but somebody unlikely that we would choose. Let's say that you picked Miles Davis on trumpet. I couldn't then pick Miles Davis.
You could not then pick Miles Davis.
Which brings me to my second question, which is, do they have to be alive?
No. The draft pool is massive.
So we can have a band of zombies.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you can.
So they don't have to be alive.
Yeah. Now, so once the musician is selected, nobody else can draft them.
Okay.
Second rule, you cannot have two people that were in the same band together for any substantial period of time.
Really?
So, you could have, you could have Prince and you could have Paul McCartney, because even though they both played at the George Harrison thing, they weren't really in a band together.
Right. But you couldn't have Paul McCartney and George Harrison.
Correct. So
all right, so no two people that were in the same band.
Yeah, you have to be a little careful with that. The goal is not simply to collect the most famous musicians. We're trying to create an actual functioning band.
Okay.
And at the end of this, we're going to compare our lineups, and we'll ask
How
the
many
people.
pieces is this band? Are we putting together the Philharmonic, or are we putting together?
We'll see how long this takes.
Okay. Up until the first break. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So eligibility: any popular musician from any era, living or dead.
But we can safely say it's in the pop genre, pop, funk, R&B,
Yeah, rock,
country, whatever.
people that people would know.
Popular music.
Yeah. We are judging at the end based on the musicians at their artistic peak. So
And we get to judge that?
Yeah. We're not,
Okay.
we're not, you get it.
We're judging based on drug use. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Check.
Multi-instrumentalists or instrumentalists who also sing must be assigned a single role.
Ooh. Can they do background vocals?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can also sing if you want. But you can't have Sting as your lead singer and your bass player.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Let's start with a lineup of a lead vocalist, a guitarist. This can be, it's probably primary electric guitar player.
Maybe in your band.
A bassist, a drummer, a keyboardist or utility musician, and then you'll get a wild card. So this can be like anything that you want to add to your band.
Okay, do we have to make a case for the draft?
It would be helpful. You don't have to. Like, you can pick whoever you want.
Okay.
Like, you can have your wild card member be Brad Countryman if you want.
No, thank you.
But, just throwing that out there.
So along these lines, as you're listening to this, if you think of who you would draft, you should email us and we'll read some of those the next episode.
Exactly.
So email us at thecountrymansessions@gmail.com. Thecountrymansessions@gmail.com. And it's countryman, not countrymen, not countryman, not city woman, countryman session. The countryman sessions at gmail.com. Okay, this isn't junior high riding on the bus and all the 8th graders are making fun of you when you're in 7th grade calling you city woman and you kind of almost pee your pants. That's not what this is.
City woman. All right, here we go.
Stupid. All right.
Round 1. Your franchise player. The listeners will know what that means, even though Adam does not. This is your lead singer. Who are we choosing?
Who are we choosing for the
as
lead
the
singer?
lead singer of the band. I'll let you go first.
Oh my gosh, how do you even start with that?
I mean, I know who I'm picking, but
How is that possible? You just decide. So this is just your favorite singer of all time, then?
Who's the lead singer of your band?
Oh man, I only get one.
For now.
I got to decide what kind of band I want to put together.
Or you pick your favorite lead singer and then just build around what they do.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Well, so this ties me in. Like I have to commit now.
We can start elsewhere if you'd like.
Is this what it's like in sports? Okay. Like I'm scared to commit. Like I want to get off the bench. It's a 3-pointer. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try this exercise, even though this may be a terrible idea. But I'm gonna go with Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston is your lead singer. Excellent choice. You should probably write this down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Will you take down mine as well?
I will.
The
Yeah.
pad?
Okay, so I have Whitney, so therefore anyone you pick is far less good. But who is it anyway?
My lead singer is Freddie Mercury.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Oh.
Why are you giving me the...
Because I didn't think of him. How about I trade you Eddie Money for Freddie Mercury? Okay, all right. So
tell me why you picked Whitney Houston.
I pick Whitney because I just think of her as the quintessential singer, like the vocalist of all time. Like I think she's incredible. Until Bobby Brown came along, she was just had it all.
Yeah.
And then you say Freddie Mercury, and I'm like, yeah, he was also...
He's the male version of that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that may be a great way to put it. I've never seen anyone command a crowd better than Freddie Mercury Live Aid 85.
Yeah.
That video was so inspiring to me. That video taught me more about worship leading than any other video I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Whitney opens her mouth, and you're transcended somewhere. And so I think it's both are very good choices, and I commend us.
Yeah. Double back pats.
And they're both minorities, so good for us. Yeah. Like we could have picked a couple white guys. I could have picked Klaus Meine from the Scorpions, who would also be on my list somewhere, but I wasn't about to pick a white German. People would be emailing in like, "Oh, Nazis!"
Klaus Meine is better than Klaus yours.
Even though Klaus Meine single-handedly ended the Cold War, but that's neither here nor there. Okay.
So coming out strong.
Very.
Now, I picked Freddie Mercury over somebody like Whitney Houston, of which there are 3. But because I think of him as more of like a band guy.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that a band with Whitney Houston as the lead singer wouldn't be amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
So we just never really got to see that.
You're right.
So.
Okay.
All right. Awesome first round. On to round 2.
Are we going to have music behind this? Like. All right.
Yeah.
We probably can't play that song because we get sued by Europe. Yeah. All of Europe would sue us.
Which is incidentally why they won't be in our picks.
Listeners, if you will hum Final Countdown to yourself right now, that would be exceptional. Thank you very much.
All right, round 2. We're going to build the core of the band.
Okay,
so
building the core. Witness. All right.
I think the first step is the drummer.
Yeah.
So
many good choices. Okay.
Yeah. Who is your drummer?
Well, I also have a long list of who it's not, but I'm gonna.
You can rattle those off if you're.
I'm picking Vinny Colaiuta hands down.
Yeah.
And I get first pick.
Yeah.
So now you can't pick him.
The show's named after you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. So. It's City Woman. Okay. I'm picking Vinny Colaiuta. Maybe the only guy that can make odd time signatures feel like you can go ahead and still dance. Incredibly innovative, smoothest, fastest, best tone. I mean, just everything about him was unbelievable. He's a chameleon. His work, his very unsung hero work on Faith Hill's Cry album. Holy cow. If you've never listened to Faith Hill's album, Cry, get ready to live. I can't swear to this, but I think Dan Huff's playing guitar.
Yeah.
And, man alive, Vinny's on that record, and the groove, what he did with 3/4 time on the song Cry is unbelievable. Like, he was still breaking ground in the 90s, I guess that was late 90s, early 2000s, whenever that album came out. Holy cow, man. And that's one example. Obviously, all of his work with Sting is unsurpassed. The Live from Milan 10 Summoners Travelers video was unbelievable. So I could talk about Vinny all day.
Which sucks, because that was going to be my choice if you did not.
Of course. That was the thing. I think he's everybody's any reasonable person's first choice. In building a band that you don't really know, like you're just doing,
Exactly.
Okay, I picked Vinny. Who's your backup, much far less qualified dummy pick?
This stinks because it's going to eliminate my wild card pick. I'm going to pick Neil Peart.
That's dumb. You can't. That's like picking Alex Van Halen. So you're going to do all Rush covers? You're going to be in a Rush cover band?
No.
You're going to pick Neil Peart.
I think Neil Peart can play anything.
Is it Peart or Peart?
I think it's Peart, but he can play Peart near anything he wants to.
Peart and Ernie. I watched just the other day. I watched his Buddy Rich big band YouTube video, and it is spectacular.
Yeah, I think
it's weird to see him with only like 4 drums in front of him.
Yeah,
he's very tall.
Yes.
Sorry, he was very tall.
Yeah.
Okay, Neil.
All right,
you pick Neil.
I do, which stinks because I was considering Geddy Lee as my wild card
again. But you're picking people that never mind.
It's my band, Adam.
It's your band. That's fine. It's your band.
I think that as a
close
close
you didn't
second,
pick David Lee Roth as your lead singer. Anyway, all right, you got so you have Freddie Mercury singing lead and Neil Peart on drums.
This band is going to be so loud.
So you're assembling a band of legends.
What else do you do?
Okay, all right.
Moving. So are you. Whitney Houston and Vinny Colaiuta.
Okay. It could be argued. It's fine. But as you say, it's named after me.
Yes. All right.
We should do another one of these where we assemble the worst band.
Yes. Well, maybe that'll be the second half of this.
Well, so far, everyone on our list except my pick is dead. So if we had to pick off this list of bands, so far, I'm the only one with a band member.
Yeah,
Okay. I just want to point that
but
out.
them's not the rules. So
Yeah, okay.
anyway, next up we have the bass.
Warm up. Okay, yeah, bass. Well, do I get to pick first?
Yes, you do.
Mine's very obvious, I think. I picked Nathan East.
Nathan East. Yeah, that is obvious for you. But tell the people why, for those that don't know you well.
So Nathan East is the bassist that you've heard the most. You hear him every day, and you don't know that you're hearing him. He, the statistics vary, but I think he's probably, if not the most, one of the most recorded bassists of all time. Many people say if you can't get him to play on your session, then you just reschedule the session. He is the backbone of all good things in music since he started MDing for Barry White in his teenage years, and he can do no wrong. Well, he's a Catholic, but other than that, he can do no wrong.
And if you take all of that, you can also apply all of it to his live stuff too, not just the recordings.
Yeah, you've probably seen him on stage. Toto, Phil Collins, Eric Clapton, Foreplay. He was at the concert for George. He did the 24 Nights run. I'm leaving out everyone else that he's played with. Daft Punk.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
He was the reason I started playing bass, and he will be the reason I die playing bass. That or the mortgage. One of the two. Yeah. You got to pay the bills, but
see, so this is a hard one for me because I have a couple different options I could go with here. I'm gonna throw out the different options that I'm wrestling with here. So
okay.
On the one hand, I could do a similar thing to what you've done and go with
assemble the best band ever. Yeah, I know.
Well, in terms of bass specifically,
oh, okay.
I could go with one of the most recorded guys ever and go with Lee Sklar.
Obviously, yeah.
The
white Nathan East.
Yeah, who would be phenomenal. He's also done incredible live stuff.
Yep, agreed. He would be my second pick.
Yeah. So I could go with that. He's a strong contender. I could also go with my personal favorite bass player, Joe Dart, who is
very different.
Very different,
okay.
But man, is he electric in a live situation.
He's very good. Him with Neil Peart would be...
Yeah. Well, either one of them with Neil Peart would be crazy.
Yeah, but Dart... Yeah. Okay. I see your...
You know what?
Wait, did you have a third one?
Well, no. Not anymore.
Who was it? Now I'm curious.
There was part of me that was like, just for the cloud, I could have Paul McCartney playing bass, but
okay,
no,
yeah,
just to keep him from being any of your choices. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with Joe Dart.
Your band is so weird. Okay,
but
Joe Dart
on the Joe Dart bass.
Naturally,
and
Nathan East will play his bass.
Yeah,
you have to have a signature bass if you're gonna. Sklar would have his Dingwall bass. Yeah, okay,
exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Joe Dart. It's gonna be funky.
So my band so far is Whitney Houston, Vinny Colaiuta on drums, and Nathan East on bass. I think I'm done. I don't think I need anybody else. You, on the other hand, have assembled Freddie Mercury,
yes,
the most flamboyant and amazing showman of all time, as your front person. Neil Peart on drums, and Joe Dart on bass.
Yeah,
Your band is so weird. Okay,
yeah, but there will not be a single unmelted face in that crowd.
Very true. Very true.
Which might be what I'm going for. All right,
you're like, everyone will have a heart attack.
Up next, so I'm gonna call an audible here, sports reference for Adam. We're gonna go to electric guitar next, but for this category, you get two.
Ooh, two electric guitar players, eh?
Or just two guitar players, and they don't have to be mainly like. But so you'll pick one. We'll go back and forth. You don't get to pick two, and then I.
Oh,
two.
really?
So, yeah.
Bummer.
So, but you do get to go first. I know it's going to be. But.
I'm not sure that you do.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not sure that you do. There's so many choices.
Yeah.
That are so amazing. That it is extremely hard to select just one. But I think.
Well, you select two, but
Well, okay, it's
still
just as hard to pick two. I think I'm going to pick. Yes, I'm going to pick Danny Korchmar.
Interesting. Explain.
Many people would think of Danny Korchmar, if you know him at all, you'd think of him as a producer, songwriter, studio guy. But he played guitar on so many of like the big hits in the 70s. Was in there's a great documentary called Immediate Family. Have you seen this documentary?
No.
It's like Lee Sklar, Russ Kunkel, the drummer, Korchmar, Danny Korchmar, they call him Cooch, and a couple other guys. But they talk about how they were doing all of Joni Mitchell's stuff, all of James Taylor's stuff, and I fell in love with Danny Korchmar when I listened to Don Henley's solo record, Building the Beast.
Yeah.
And then also he produced the River of Dreams album by Billy Joel, and he played all the guitars on that. And so as a rhythm player, as a glue, as a hook maker, he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
He's a machine.
Okay.
So I'm going.
I like it.
We want #1 records in my band. No fluff. So we're getting Danny. He's also going to co-produce the live album, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
All right. So I don't get to pick my second yet. You get to pick.
Yeah. And unfortunately, because I have selected Freddie Mercury, I can't have Brian May.
Yeah. Well, again,
stinks.
you're picking these very particular.
I'm going for a specific sound.
I'll say. And it has not been done. Okay.
It has not. I'm going with Tom Scholz from Boston as my first electric guitar player.
Okay.
Because, in my opinion, when it comes to hook making and just playing in general, like very rarely do you get a virtuosic player who also has the discipline to write amazing generational hooks.
That's true. His Stadium Rock.
Yeah, he just does that.
Bona fides.
Yeah.
Are not to bring the French into this, but that's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm going Tom Scholz for my first electric guitar pick.
Okay.
So there.
That's very good. That's a very good pick.
Deal with that.
I will deal with that by responding to that with my second guitar pick, which is Mike Campbell.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Mike Campbell is my second.
You're not going Ace Frehley? Or?
No. Even I know Ace isn't that good. Ace and Slash
we'll save them for the second half of this show.
Yeah, Ace and Slash are in the band that I'm like, they're like the weakest link in the bands. I think I'm like, I could do without them. But I should have picked. Okay, well, never mind. I would love to see a band with Paul Stanley as the lead singer again. So there'd be okay. So I have Danny Korchmar and Mike Campbell on guitar. My band is very expensive.
That is very expensive.
Okay, you have Tom Scholz. Who's your second?
Oh man, this is tough because I'm not sure that he fits. The guy that I was going to say, I don't think that he fits in well with the other people.
Literally, there is no thread between any of your people.
Yes, there is.
Not one thread.
The thread is melting faces.
Okay.
That's what the thread is. I know that all of the guys involved in this project are, one, amazing, like talented enough, two, like charismatic enough in terms of what they bring to a show.
Okay.
And they're all disciplined enough to make parts that work, with the exception of maybe Freddie. They're all musically disciplined enough to play nice with each other, even though they're all superstars.
So who's your second?
Well,
I know who I would pick as your second, but who would your
no,
second?
I want to hear that. Who would you?
Based on how you've been doing this, I would put Angus Young in from AC/DC.
That's not bad. That's not a bad option. I was thinking Eddie Van Halen a little bit there for a second, but
also, why not?
Or you know what? No, none of that is who I actually want. I want Lukather. I want Steve Lukather.
You know what?
And
he should have been both of our first picks, and how dare we?
Exactly.
How dare we not remember that? Steve, we are so sorry.
Please come on the podcast.
Oh my gosh. How this happened, I don't know. And honestly, let's take a break and think about what we've done. We'll be right back and finish this game out. I can't believe you forgot Steve Lukather. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay. It would seem to me that if we have the technology to go to the moon or even mention the fact that we're going to Mars, we should be able to come up with an air conditioner that can compete with South Texas heat. Okay? I just don't get... Here's the thing. In Phoenix, 117 degrees. That sucks for you guys, right? But it's dry, so it's a little different. Same thing in Vegas. 114, 118 degrees. But you go inside, it's fine. The thing here in South Texas or in Florida is we have all this humidity. So even if you're inside and your AC is running, it is still sticky and gross. We can't figure out how to make an air conditioner that can get a room 20 degrees cooler than outside. That's what the guy told me one time when I bought an AC. Well, it'll only get 20 degrees colder than outside. I'm like, if it is 110, that is 90. That's too hot. I need it to be maybe 70. Let's go with 70. You can't get it down. I just don't understand why we don't have the technology. And why are all the units so huge and sitting on the side of our house still? That doesn't make any sense to me either. And they use so much electricity. The other thing about the electricity that drives me crazy is it's one price if you use 1,000 watts or 1,000 hours, and then it's another whole price if you use more. Why is it more the more you use? It's like anything else. You order in bulk, it's cheaper. But not electricity. You use more, you pay more. That's penalizing me for living the way I want to live. I think it's unconstitutional and they should all go to jail.
It's like taxes.
Taxes are illegal. Never ratified on the floor. The income tax is a way for the man to keep his thumb on us, just like Nazi Germany. Next thing you know, we'll all be assigned a number to file. Oh, wait.
Hey folks, we're back with this episode of the Countryman Draft. Yeah, no, not that one.
Oh.
We already did the vinyl countdown.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We've only got 2 categories left to pick. Adam, do you want to rattle off real quick our lineups just for those who have forgotten?
For those of us who are just joining or those who fast-forwarded to the middle of the episode, we have... I'm going to start with my band because it's far superior. So here's my draft picks for the greatest band of all time. On lead vocals, I have Whitney Houston. Hey-o. On drums, I have Vinnie Colaiuta. On bass, I have Nathan East. You're all welcome. On guitars, I have Danny Korchmar and Mike Campbell. And we said when we were picking these people, we're picking them as if they were in their prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if I was doing this today, I probably wouldn't. I'd
Pick different people.
Pick some different people
that were alive.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
I guess
all my people are alive except for Whitney.
That's fair. I have more.
On the other hand, let's talk about your band, aka the Zombies. Not the Zombies, but there was a band called.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotcha.
On lead vocals, Landon picked Freddie Mercury. That's
Yes,
right.
I did.
Freddie Mercury. At his height. Before the,
Yeah.
Okay. And then on drums, he picked Neil Peart. On bass, Joe Dart. That's right. Neil Peart and Joe Dart. I'm not saying I wouldn't see this show. I'm just saying I'm having a hard time imagining
You would see this show in a heartbeat.
what happens. His first pick guitar was Tom Schultz from Boston. Amazing hookmaker, extraordinaire, great songwriter, band leader. And then, as ashamed as we all are, his second pick was Steve Lukather, because Steve should have been number one on everybody's list. But it's hard on the spot to think about it.
It is. That's why we do it like this.
Yeah, and it's difficult. Like, you guys think we edit this together? We don't. We're just, like, rattling this stuff off.
Yeah.
Like, I need a coffee or something. I'm exhausted. Okay.
All right. Next up, we have the keyboard/utility player.
Ooh.
Which is, it's a tough one. I mean, and
Not for me. Might be hard for you.
You can't. It's a tough one for you because you can't pick the person that you want to pick.
Why?
Because he's been in Clapton's band with Nathan East.
That doesn't matter. That's not the rule. The rule is they've been in a band together. They were contract sidemen together.
They were.
Well, and if that's the case, we can't have half of these people playing.
Fine.
No. You know what? Here's my concession. You can go first.
Okay.
With this pick.
I would not. We're, in case anyone hasn't deduced, we're talking about Greg Fillinganes.
I don't think many have.
Yeah.
Because
Just,
they're like,
I
are
mean,
they talking about Elton John?
He's the obvious first choice.
Greg Fillinganes, obvious first choice, yes.
But he doesn't. He would fit with Adam's band. He would not necessarily fit super well with the lineup that I have right now. So I'm going to have Adam go first just because I need to figure out who fits with
You know
this
what? I'm
lineup.
going to abide by your stupid rules.
Okay.
Even though I think they're stupid and that Greg Fillinganes would fit.
In my
okay?
band?
In my band.
I'm saying he would.
No. I want to stick to the...
Oh,
you
okay.
initially said no, so
Yeah.
I'm going to honor that.
Okay.
And I'm going with Larry Goldings.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a crazy pick.
No, it's not.
Like, in a good way.
I know. He's incredible, and I'm going with Larry Goldings.
Oh, wow.
Ha!
Okay.
Great organ player. Now I'm regretting not picking someone that just came into my mind. No, I don't want to do it. Oh, wait, I can't because the same rule applies.
For who?
Vinny. So, okay, let's just talk about some names.
Okay.
Larry Goldings is obviously amazing. My first exposure to him was actually in James Taylor's Band of Legends.
Yeah.
Unbelievable pianist, organ player. And then I thought of Billy Preston.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Billy Preston is so amazing. But then I thought of David Sancious, who played with Vinny all the time with Sting and played with Clapton and East. Like, they all play together all the time. You're suggesting that if they've ever played in a band together, they can't...
Like for a substantial amount of time. Like, if you think of a band and those two are, like, in the main lineup.
Okay, then I'm sticking with Larry Goldings.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
So that's my keys pick. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. It's my keys pick, and I am sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
This is hard. I can't take Fillinganes because I have Lukather.
Yeah, by your own
And
stupid
I can't
rules.
take Bobby Kimball because I have, or David Page because I have Lukather.
Yeah, and they were like real bandmates.
Yeah, and amazing. This is so easy now. Michael McDonald.
Seriously?
Yes.
You can't have Michael McDonald?
Yes, I can. Why couldn't I have Michael McDonald? Who in there has he been in a band with?
No, none. But okay. I'm it seems like cheating is all.
Why? Because you are jealous that you didn't think of it?
Yes. Very.
Because you made the stipulation that anybody in our band that's not the lead singer but also sings could do backup vocals.
That's true.
And so,
I did say that.
I mean, I think it's a great pick. I think it's an amazing pick.
Okay. Yes, it is. Your vocals are going to sound very strange, but I'm down.
It's going to be perfect.
It's going to be mayhem. So your band is Neil Peart on drums,
Yes.
Joe Dart on bass,
Yes.
Tom Schultz and Steve Lukather on guitars, Michael McDonald on keys,
The one and only.
and Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. I mean, I could have just had Freddie play keys, which might have fit stylistically.
Are we going to put
better, but
this through AI and see what it comes up with and spits out for us? Because
that's a great idea.
That'd be pretty amazing.
And I definitely thought of that before now. Yeah. We're gonna
My
do that.
band, on the other hand, far superior, is Vinny on drums, Nathan East on bass, Danny Korchmar and Mike Campbell on guitars, Larry Goldings on keys, and Whitney Houston as the lead singer.
We have one last position to fill.
We do, and it's the wild card position.
It is the wild card.
Meaning what?
Meaning this can be literally anything. This can be you decide your band needs a second lead singer. This can be you decide your band needs a cellist.
Oh, okay.
You decide you decide that your band needs somebody doing live woodworking off to the side to make the artistic vision come together.
Okay.
You can say, I picked Pablo Picasso to do sand art, put up on the big screen while my band plays.
I never was a big Picasso fan or sand art.
Well, whoever. You get what I'm saying. This is
Tom Cruise from Cocktail. Making me drinks. Okay. I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to regret not picking like another lead instrument probably because I feel like it could help me.
Maybe.
But I'm going with Ray Cooper on percussion.
I knew it. You dirty dog.
That's who I'm going with. He's the greatest performer, sideman.
Yeah, you just won the whole thing.
I know.
I don't even need to pick now.
I've been winning since the second
No,
pick.
you haven't. No, you haven't. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, fine.
You were losing until you grabbed that.
Not even.
Because I let you pick first, and
Not
now
even
it's
close
now
to
it's all over.
Who were you going to pick other than Ray Cooper?
Well, I got to rethink.
Why don't you have Luis Conti? He would be a great addition.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's some other weirdo
I got
superstar that doesn't mesh with anybody that you can throw in this band?
What are you talking about? Doesn't mesh with anybody. Those are great picks. Those are all team players.
Why
Than
don't
Freddie.
you pick James Jameson and have two bassists like James Brown used to?
Man.
Or James Brown. Just put James Brown.
He can do the ad libs and the dancing.
Living in America.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
So you're not going to pick a wild card.
I'm thinking. We can edit this part out. I'm not going to put this in the podcast, what I'm about to say. My wild card, before I decided that we were going to have two guitar players, my wild card was going to be Joe Walsh. Because
that would have been a great wild
he
card.
is. But I have two guitar players already. I don't need a third one. Because he just is a wild card.
Yeah, you're right. How did I not think of Joe Walsh? You know what I did? I assembled a band like I was getting ready to put together the house band for the Grammys.
Yeah. You know
You
what
assembled a band that was going to tour stadiums and burn it down.
Yes. And that has led me to the correct answer for who my wild card is.
Okay.
I'm not even assigning this man a position. He can do whatever he wants. The final member of my band is John Belushi.
What?
I would drop this SM7 if I could.
John Belushi. from the Blues Brothers.
From John frickin' Belushi.
Okay.
That's who it is.
All right. Ooh. I think that is insane. And I don't know how to respond other than to be like, I put together a band that is
disagreeing with me.
I don't. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I put together a band that would actually be a band and be great and polished and excellent and could do anything. Landon put together a band that would incite riots. Is that fair?
And you're acting like that would not be great and accomplish amazing things.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be great. I think your tour is very short-lived. I don't think these guys are going to get along for very long.
That's not part of the stipulation, though.
Okay. All right.
You know, it's just if they were all together and music was made by these people.
Yeah. Okay.
What would be better?
Look,
this draft has not gone how I thought it would go. I mean, we're both on the spot here. Like
we are both on the spot.
So we're doing our best. I'm sure that we'll both be driving home later today and be like, why didn't I pick this guy?
Well, we're going to get a lot of hate mail from people like, how could you not say this?
Yeah.
How could you not pick
why
this
did
guy?
you make Glenn Campbell your guitar player?
He subbed for Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Where's Jimi Hendrix?
They're all from Wichita. They're like, that's my song. I sang your song. Sing my song. I don't know why they're all rednecks from Wichita. I was thinking Wichita linemen.
Yeah,
okay.
I got you.
Or they could be from Galveston. Galveston. All right, that's another Clint Campbell song. No, it's not. I just picked it up.
All right, so now that we have selected these lineups, we have to choose names for our bands.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
And if I need to edit out the time while we're thinking, I can do that. But
I know the name of my band.
do you?
Yep.
Well, give me a second because I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Well, maybe we should listen to some dad jokes while you decide.
Sounds good.
Okay. What did the bear do on the weekend? Barely nothing. Oh, man. Oh, this one's funny. It's more of an observation. Do one-legged ducks run in circles? That's not that great, but let's see. What did Shakespeare only write in pen? I can't. We gotta do it again. I'm reading them wrong. I'm reading them wrong. That's not how it goes. It's why did Shakespeare only write in pen, not what did Shakespeare only write in pen. Okay, why did Shakespeare only write in pen? Because pencils confused him. To be, not to be. You know? Where do birds stay when they go on vacation? Someplace cheap. Cheep, cheep. All right, last one. Here we go. What's the scariest plant in all the jungle? Bamboo! It makes sense because organs are only ever heard in haunted houses.
Wow, that was classic comedy.
That was really something.
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel about the dad joke segment we've been messing with. We just think it's the best.
I think dads think they're funny.
Yeah. And we are both dads. So.
Yeah, moms probably find it very off-putting.
Yeah, well.
Probably not as much as other things we say, so there you go.
As the great Jesse Groth Olson once told me, your wife's not your target audience. So,
boy, ain't that the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is, but yours definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
No. So, anyway, we're back.
Both of our wives are too honest.
Yeah.
We need somebody to sugarcoat it a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we're back here at the Countryman Sessions draft, wrapping up with a few questions. What is your band name, Adam?
I can't decide between two names, but just as a refresher, my band consists of Whitney Houston, Vinnie Caliuta, Nathan East, Danny Korchmar, Mike Campbell, Larry Goldings, and Ray Cooper. The best band ever assembled in any situation for all time. Landon's band, well, we'll do that before you pick your name. So my band name, I have two, but I'm going to go with one. But my runner-up was The Family, because I think it's very warm and embracing of everyone. And my second name is Whitney Houston. And I think really that's all we need to say. I'm just saying, come see Whitney Houston. It doesn't matter.
Yeah?
It's Whitney Houston.
Fair enough.
That's it.
I like it.
I mean, we could pick like a Whitney Houston song, but that'd be pretty stupid.
Yeah, I think just calling it Whitney Houston and the Family.
We're not going to get more people to come because Danny Korchmar is playing guitar. Like, we're just not. If Whitney Houston is the singer,
all the people.
That's everybody coming.
Yeah.
So we don't need to.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
I do. So you're going to read my list down and I'll tell you my name.
All right. In your band,
don't look at me in that tone
you
of
have
voice.
Freddie Mercury on lead vocals, Neil Peart on drums. This is like you're working with anime or something in your fantasy world. Okay.
That's what this is.
I feel
this
like
is literally a fantasy draft.
I feel like mine's doable. I mean, with the exception that Whitney's dead. Okay. Freddie Mercury, Neil Peart on drums, Joe Dart, Tom Schultz and Steve Lukather, Michael McDonald on keys.
Yeah, he is. He's
and
all over
John Belushi doing whatever he wants. Yeah. That's your wild card.
Yes, it is.
In his heyday. Right off of Animal House, right before Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
John Belushi.
Yes.
And you have to name this band.
Yeah. I also have two names for the first name that I have for this band is Mercury Poisoning.
That is a great name. That is a great name.
Because really, after I picked Freddie, in the same way, it kind of didn't matter.
Yeah.
Who else I picked as long as they knew how to play their instruments.
Gosh, that is a great name.
So
I would go see that band if it was a cover band that only did Freddie Mercury and Queen songs.
Yeah.
Is it a band already?
I don't know.
Mercury Poison?
I just thought of that.
Poisoning?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's good. Okay.
You know what? No, that's my band name.
That's mine now.
Screw the bit that I was about to do that none of y'all are going to get to experience. That's my band name.
I thought you were going to call the band... No?
No.
Oh.
It's Mercury Poisoning.
Okay.
It's too good. It's too good of a band name for them.
Mercury Poisoning it is. I love it. You win the band name for sure. For sure. Well, you're good at naming things.
I try.
Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, I want to take a real quick second.
Well, I have more questions.
Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead.
First of all, we need to define what musical style our band is playing.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
All right. I know mine's R&B, obviously. R&B and pop.
R&B pop. Mine is just like 80s pop rock. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't do well at that.
Well, they would, yeah. I mean,
like
they would do good at that.
There's a funk thing going on with Michael McDonald and Joe Dart for sure.
Yeah, or a soul thing.
Yeah, but I think that you could definitely have a soul influenced 80s pop rock thing happening, and it'd be great.
I agree. I am so, but I just don't know how Neil. It's one of those things where like he didn't play enough with so many people to know like what he sounds like. Not that he obviously can do it. But like what does he sound like with Steve Lukather on guitar and Michael McDonald? Like
better.
Did those sessions ever happen? Like did these guys ever get together? Like I've never heard Alex Van Halen with anybody else other than Van Halen.
Yeah.
So
I feel like he'd do great. Not as great as Neil Peart, but
no. Neil Peart and Alex Van Halen are completely different planets.
yeah.
Alex Van Halen is on planet, I guess I'll play drums. And Neil Peart's on the planet of like, look what I invented.
Yeah.
They're called drums.
How about I just go inspire everyone to touch this instrument?
Yeah,
ever.
not that Alex Van Halen wasn't good, but like comparatively. I think Alex Van Halen would say that.
All right.
No, I've never met him or talked to him, but
So we've got our styles. Who's going to produce this band for their first album?
Oh, man. Who's going to produce the band on their first album?
Anyone living or dead.
Man. So many good choices.
I know the right answer for your band, but
you don't get to tell us.
yeah. Sorry, I don't get to tell Whitney Houston who produces them.
Yeah, Whitney picks herself. I'm going with David Foster.
Fair enough.
Foster is my pick.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to produce Whitney Houston. Shoot, because that was going to be my pick.
Well, David Foster, you can't have David.
Yeah, I can have David Foster produce a spoon on a knee, and it's going to sound amazing.
That's true. I do have Danny Korchmeyer co-producing,
Yeah.
which I laid out earlier, which is
That's
also very good.
That's fair.
But yeah, David Foster, amazing producer.
You know what? Just because I feel like he's the only guy that could make this gumbo right, Rick Rubin.
Wow. Okay. Your group is... Okay. They're not going to get along. Okay. Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin will make them get along. He'll make them all sit in a circle and eat some banana leaves.
Wear flip-flops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't shave. Make weird Instagram videos. Okay. All right. That's great. So I picked David.
Yeah.
You notice I think the difference is like I'm safe.
Yeah, you're making a lot of proven moves here that
I'm
people,
making the ones that people would anticipate me to make.
Yeah.
That's what I'm making.
Yeah. And I'm not that old yet.
You're making stupid choices.
I don't
that you could say are risks to make it sound good.
They're not risks so much as gambles.
They're not letting Belushi in the studio anyway.
They're
So.
calculated moves.
Calculated chaos?
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly.
That's what it is.
Possibly. Okay. All right.
So
who wins draft? How do you win a draft?
I'm gonna have AI determine it for us. I was gonna have the people comment to tell us who won, which I think we should still do.
Yes, I agree. Who do you think wins? So email us at thecountrymansessions@gmail.com or
Comment on the podcast.
comment on the podcast. That would be better, actually.
Yeah.
Because then it's all in one place. Let's just do that. Comment on the podcast that you're listening to right now. Can you do that on podcast?
Yeah.
I guess you can do that.
Oh yeah.
Man, I should go read some of those.
Should.
Comment on the podcast who you think won. Me, obviously. Or Landon. Obviously not.
See, now that's just not fair.
Although
So
Mercury Poisoning is great.
we'll get
band.
we'll get the popular vote from there, and then in just a moment here, I'll have the Electoral College of ChatGPT tell us who actually won.
Yes, that is great.
And,
While ChatGPT is working and sending all of our information to a large undisclosed data center that people are arguing over in upstate New York, I would like to just lay out some people who I would never put in a band. And I feel like this list is pretty short. Like, I don't think that there's a ton of people that you would go, oh, I don't ever want to hear this person play. Like, have you ever been to one of those clubs or you've seen a band and you were like, I never need to hear this band again. I never need to hear this person sing again. Like maybe at one point in time I found them engaging and good. So a couple summers ago I went to see Sammy Hagar, who is unbelievable. Thank you very much. Way better than David Lee Roth. You're welcome. That's going to cause some problems, but I don't care. And George Thorogood and the Destroyers opened up. I harken back to when I was growing up in the Midwest thinking like, oh, George Thorogood's pretty good. Like, I think I like his stuff. He was Bad to the Bone and one bourbon, one scotch, one beer guy, you know. Well, he basically has a song, and he played that song for almost 90 minutes. And it was so terrible that at the end I was like, if I never see George Thorogood again, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Here's the deal. The band was bored. They were like, what is happening? Like, they started just like doing things that you wouldn't do. Anyway, so George Thorogood, I wouldn't go see again. I just don't think it's worth your money. Hootie and the Blowfish should have never played live. I saw them in the 90s, and it was the worst concert I've been to date. It was awful. And you might say to yourself, like, well, Adam, come on. Like, what made it so bad? I mean, it was almost not listenable. Now, you could blame the sound guy, or you could blame... The sound was bad. I was sitting on the lawn. But it was just a bad show. Like, the lighting was bad. The sound was bad. I don't think the band cared if they were playing there or playing Wembley or playing a bar. Like, they just... It was like they were going through the motions, and it just felt so apathetic and terrible. So Hootie and the Blowfish, Darius Rucker, I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I just don't need to hear him again. I just don't need to see that again. And of course, if you were ever going to not hire a drummer, that drummer would be Chuck Berge. Okay. Chuck Berge, ladies and gentlemen, destroyer of the American Songbook. But that's my... I think he plays Tama, too, which I don't understand.
All right. The results are in.
Oh, really? That quick, huh? Man, why aren't we building more data centers? Shouldn't there be a data center everywhere? We had Amazon building buildings everywhere. Nobody had a problem with that. You know, half of the blocks around my house are Amazon buildings. But no, data centers use water. Everybody uses water. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So... When I put these lineups in, yours was band 1 and mine was band 2. I didn't want the names to influence.
Okay, well, that's very gracious of you, given that your band it's a better band.
It's called Mercury Poisoning.
Yeah.
Check them out. According to the...
Wait, before you read it, do you remember that Simpsons episode where Otto's getting married? It was like in season, or just like an early season, and Otto, the bus driver, is getting married. And everybody's like, whoa, he got Poison to play. And the guy on stage goes, we're Sinai, a loving tribute to Poison. And then the drummer stands up and goes, we need a ride home. That was my favorite thing. We're Sinai, a loving tribute to Poison.
Are you saying Sinai?
Yeah, cyanide.
Cyanide.
That's what I said, cyanide.
I heard Sinai like the mountain.
Not Mount Sinai. Not a Jewish mountain. No, okay. Like the poison.
Yeah.
Cyanide.
No, I get you're just not enunciating the D.
Sorry, cyanide.
Thank you. Okay, the results from the Electoral College of ChatGPT.
That's terrible drum roll.
It's like a Rolodex.
Put that in later.
You're band 1, I'm band 2.
Yes,
it says,
I know my band 1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
It says band 1 wins, but very narrowly.
What gauge is it using?
I'll read you what it says.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy I won. Don't get me wrong.
It says Whitney Houston gives band 1 the strongest pure lead vocalist in the draft.
Well, that's an opinion, but yeah.
Korchmar and Campbell are tasteful guitarists who do not need to dominate every arrangement.
Oh, so true.
Nathan East and Vinny Colaiuta would create an absurdly versatile rhythm section.
Even AI knows.
Yeah.
AI's like, well, that's stupid.
Larry Goldings gives a wealth of vocabulary from jazz to soul to gospel.
Amen.
To old school organ.
Thank you, robot.
Ray Cooper adds a visual energy without overcrowding the music.
Ugh. How's AI so smart? It's like it was listening to me the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
was
lineup could convincingly play pop, soul, gospel, rock, funk, blues, and sophisticated adult contemporary music.
What does that mean? I know. What makes it sophisticated? Yeah. Adult contemporary is just sexy, but sophisticated sexy. Like,
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
It says it feels like an actual band assembled to make Whitney sound phenomenal, rather than 7 legends fighting for space.
I told you so.
Here, why band number 2 narrowly loses. Band 2 would be the more entertaining live spectacle.
Okay.
Freddie Mercury, Steve Lukather, Tom Schultz, Neil Peart, Michael McDonald is ridiculous star power. Joe Dart brings tremendous energy, and John Belushi gives the band a chaotic, comedic frontman. But it has an identity problem. No, it doesn't. I should have put the title. I should have put the name of the band into this thing.
I don't think it would have mattered. It's still going to have an identity problem.
Freddie, McDonald, and Belushi are 3 radically different personalities.
True.
Schultz and Lukather are both major guitar and production voices. Peart's highly composed approach and Dart's aggressive funk style could work, but would require careful arranging. The result could be brilliant, like nothing we've ever seen. Or
a hot dumpster fire.
Sound like Queen, Boston, Toto, Rush, Wolfpack, the Doobie Brothers, and the Blues Brothers all playing simultaneously.
That's more likely, I think.
So there's actually like a scorecard here. So in the category of lead vocalist, you are the winner. In the category of guitar firepower, I am the winner.
Yeah. Okay. You have Steve Lukather.
Yeah. And Tom Schultz. In the category of rhythm section versatility, you are the winner.
Obviously.
In the category of keyboard and vocal depth, I am the winner.
Well, duh.
The category,
you have Michael McDonald?
Yeah, and Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, okay. Touche.
In the category.
Woo!
And Tom Schultz, who's a freaking great organ player.
Okay,
But
all right. It's point taken. You move on.
In the category of showmanship, I won.
Yeah, I could see that.
Song-to-song versatility, you won. And I hate this. Likelihood of making a coherent album.
I won.
Band number 1. Band number 1 wins 5 points to 3.
That's it for me, baby!
Band number 2 might deliver the most unforgettable single concert of one's life.
Single concert.
But band 1 makes better records, survives longer, and functions more convincingly as
and
a musical unit.
And has 2 concerts.
At least.
Has more than 1 concert.
And they only broke up because we couldn't pay everybody.
Yeah, ticket sales were so expensive. Just reviving Whitney alone was too expensive.
Yeah.
Do you think she's really dead?
I don't know. I don't know that she was ever like real, like a real regular human being.
Ooh, now you're talking. Join us next week on Conspiracy Theories. She is with Elvis at Area 51.
I mean, he was very clearly human.
Elvis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying that I don't know that for sure that she was.
Why would she go through all the drug stuff when she looked so terrible for all those times?
I don't know that was from drugs.
Oh, that was
that
be the Matrix taking her out.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
there's a great story where I mentioned Faith Hill earlier on this podcast, and I'm going to mention her again. A great moment in showbiz history, and I think I'm remembering this right, where Whitney was supposed to play the Grammys or the Oscars, maybe. And the day of the show comes around, and she cancels. Like, just doesn't make it. She just doesn't show. So they call Faith Hill, because she's going to be there, and they go, will you fill in for Whitney Houston? And she did it.
Wow.
And it was...
I would have said no.
I might be completely butchering this, but I want to say she sang like Somewhere Over the Rainbow or something.
Yeah.
And she was beautiful and poised and just sang amazing and saved the day. And I feel like Faith Hill, when she was still doing stuff and putting out music, it was always so classy.
Yeah.
And so good. It wasn't breaking boundaries. It wasn't, but it was just consistently great.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'll show up and bail out the biggest pop star in the world because she couldn't figure out how to not be a singer for 2 seconds.
Moral of the draft, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't be a singer.
Even if you're Whitney Houston, singers are the worst.
Oh,
Hey, thank you guys for listening. Be sure to go follow us on all of the socials. Be sure to like, comment, and give reviews wherever you may be listening to the podcast. And be sure to check us out on patreon.com/The Countryman Sessions. Hey, we could really use your support. There is a free tier. We don't like it.
yeah, don't click that.
Don't be that guy or girl.
Yeah, really.
It costs as little as $1. $12 a year, people.
That can't be right. $1?
Yeah. Little as $1 a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, $12 a year. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. We'll have a guest, I'm sure, finally back on here. So
I don't know. People love it when we do this.
yeah, they do. All right, see you guys then.
How are we going to have $1? That's great. That's stupid. We should change that. It should be $100.
Choo choo choose countryman. Choo choo choosing for your country. Man and woman, got a question? Just ask him, long as you don't sass him. Choo choo choo.